Beef prices. We talk about it a lot because for consumers, prices are high. But now ranchers and some lawmakers are speaking out about a new plan that could change the price of beef at the grocery store. And for the producers. In today's Inside Ag, we look at the Trump administration's proposed plan to allow more beef imports from Argentina, a move intended to help consumers, but one that 14 Republican lawmakers warn could undermine American cattle producers.
By putting tariffs on, they've been able to make a few dollars. They've been able to have an industry. But I also want to keep the beef prices low.
Last week, President Donald Trump proposed a plan to let more Argentinian beef into the U.S. at a lower tariff rate. It's an effort to lower what you're paying for at the meat counter. But ranchers are bracing for the impact that it will bring to their bottom line. Spencer Black is the managing partner at Black Livestock in the Magic Valley.
This is the first time that I've been involved, even growing up on the feedlot and listening to my dad talk. This is the first time that our expenses, as far as feed costs, are low, but the cattle stay high.
He says ranching operations struggled to make ends meet during COVID, but since then, their profits have steadily climbed, now hitting historic prices.
It was looking bleak for a few years. Now they're starting to climb back out, get on top of that debt, update some equipment, put a little bit of money away, because we do know they're going to go back down at some point.
During that time, drought and fires created less supply, and producers have been trying to build it back. But it takes nearly 2 years to have a product ready to go to market.
Right now, it is messing up the board. So when you get on and you look at feeder cattle contracts or fat cattle contracts, they are going down. It's a knee-jerk reaction. We are bringing in beef from Argentina, NCBA, ICA. We have not been in support of that. We want to keep the free market working for itself because it will plateau, it will level out.
There are concerns not just from Spencer, but also from lawmakers on Capitol Hill. This week, 14 Republican lawmakers wrote a letter pressing U.S. Department of Ag and Trade to pump the brakes. The letter saying, quote, "While we share the administration's goal of lowering costs for consumers, we are concerned that granting additional market access to Argentina, already one of our largest beef suppliers, will undermine American cattle producers, weaken our position in ongoing trade negotiations, and reintroduce avoidable animal health risks," end quote. And beyond prices, some see a policy contradiction, selling American first while giving foreign beef more runway.
Can it be kind of challenging and frustrating to hear that when you guys were really getting going? You were getting used to the supply and demand. You knew what you needed to do.
It is frustrating, and we're seeing that on the board. But one thing about cattlemen is we're used to it. We're still going to get up. We're still going to take care of our animals. We're still going to go out, take care of our rangelands. We've been through the lows and the highs, and we'll continue to go through the lows and highs. But the frustration, yes, it is frustrating that when asked and we give a response, they still go forward with what their plan is.
He adds it'll take about 2 years to get prices lower for consumers. That's because Argentinian beef is leaner, and U.S. producers will have to source the fat that would get blended in.
My hope is that we find a plateau and we can ride that for a while so that we can keep alleviating the stress of the debt. We can keep updating things so that we can ride out the low time again.